What's going on, everybody? It's Dog Gamer here, bringing you guys some more Bengals news. And today, the Bengals have announced their 53-man roster. So today, we're going to go over who the Bengals cut. I was originally going to make a video detailing who I thought they were going to keep, who they were going to cut. But I've been sick lately, and I've been so under the weather that I didn't feel like making the video. And, you know, it really wasn't going to be my forte anyway. So we're just going to go over who got cut, you know, and there's really three surprise players, and that's these guys right here, vested veterans, terminated players, Ryan Hewitt, Michael Johnson, and TJ Johnson. Okay, one of those actually isn't that very surprising. TJ Johnson, I'm not really surprised he got let go. He's not been doing too great, and I think honestly they've liked more what they've seen out of our guards, and really, he's just an odd man out on that line. So, sorry, TJ. You know, thanks for playing with the Bengals, but you're better off not on the team. But the real surprise here is Michael Johnson actually got released. I got what I wanted. Our rookies are definitely giving our young players. Like, I guess we only have really one rookie at the end position. That's Sam Hubbard, but It just proves they have a ton of faith in both Sam Hubbard and Jordan Willis to fill in for Michael Johnson. So I am extremely happy. Okay, I should rephrase that because that sounds very heartless and cold. But as a football fan, I'm happy. I'm not happy that someone lost their job, but you know, he's had a full career. He's probably made quite a bit of money. You know, if he was smart with his money, he should be fine. Thank you, Michael Johnson, for all the years you provide with the Bengals. You were definitely not a bad player at one time, but age catches up to us all. You know, hopefully you find your way onto another team. Most likely it's going to end up being the Raiders or some team that, you know, has a Bengals coach, you know, the Broncos, like I said, the Raiders, or, you know, the Bills, because the Bills like to take our players these days anyway. But Michael Johnson's going to find a job. There's no way. He's a veteran. He's still got a little bit something in the tank. You know, some team will probably pick him up. And then H-back Ryan Hewitt. There's just not a lot of room on the team for a fullback / H-back. You know, I'm sorry, Ryan. He's, again, another odd man out based on the new schemes and on what players we were hoping to keep. So Ryan Hewitt is just going to find his way on man out, and it looks like we're going to keep most of our tight ends, if not all of them, actually, I believe, because I don't see any tight ends down here. Man, still a little sick, but not sick enough to where I can't do this video. Waived. Brandon Bell got cut. He showed a little bit something in preseason, but I guess he didn't show enough to make the team. You know, I was hoping Brandon Bell could possibly squeak out a spot on our linebacking core. Let's see if there's anyone else on here that I am actually sad about. Brian Hill looked to be the best running back this preseason. I don't understand this move here. I understand we spent a draft pick on Walton, but Brian Hill has looked to be actually really good, actually better than Walton, who's actually looked pretty terrible. But I guess they feel like Walton has more upside. I don't know. Brian Hill looked to actually want to play, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Brian Hill as a backup on someone's team, maybe, because he looked pretty good in the preseason. I don't understand this move, but hey, you know, some of the people that did make the team makes me happy, so I'm not going to complain if Brian Hill has to take the cut for someone like Auden Tate to be on the team. Anyone else on here that I am unhappy or surprised about? Kavari Russell, I'm a little surprised, but not really. He hasn't really shown anything, you know. It looks like we kept our draft pick instead of Kavari Russell, because I believe Darius Phillips is not on this list, at least not anywhere I can see. Logan Woodside, that was honestly to be expected. He's going to be on the practice squad most likely unless someone picks him up. And Chris Worley, also probably a guy that will be on the practice squad. I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, Brian Hill, if he clears waivers, isn't on our practice squad. I would love to see him on our practice squad. But these are the guys that have been cut. Mac Barkley, Ethan Carter, Trayvon Henderson, they all went to reserve injured. So Trayvon would have made the team, obviously. since they didn't put him on waived injured, he probably would have made the team. So it looks like we're trying to make a stake to the keep Trayvon Henderson. He might actually have a spot once, about halfway through the season. Probably not. I highly doubt it. But we'll see. Waived injured, Chris Okoye and Josh Shaw. Josh Shaw is a little weird to see on this list, but it's understandable, I guess. Honestly, Trayvon Henderson looked better than him, and a lot of people look better than Josh Shaw this preseason. And then, of course, Fontes, reserve, suspended. That's nothing new. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the guys that we have on the team right now, they're going to be gone once, someone like Fontes comes back. Because I don't see any of these guys coming back onto the team at all. So we're going to go to Cincy Jungle, who posted what I'm assuming is what they think the 53-man roster is based on who got released, because the Bengals Twitter has not actually posted the actual 53-man roster, but I'm assuming you can just extrapolate based on who got cut what the 53-man roster is. So this is your 53-man roster: Andy Dalton, Jeff Driscoll, kind of pretty obvious, Giovanni Bernard, Joe Mixon, Walton, and Trey Carson. Again, no Brian Hill. That was kind of surprising, but it's not something I'm super sad about. And the thing that's got me happy is Auden Tate made the team, but most likely I see him getting cut sometime during the season when certain players can come back. But, hey, he made the team. That makes me happy. Cody Core made the team. I am not happy about that. To be completely honest, I don't, he's injured and he hasn't done anything this preseason, but I honestly don't think he has any upside. The only reason why he's on this team is because he plays special teams, and I don't think he adds any upside as a receiver. But hey, at least Auden Tate's on the team. A lot of people were saying that Auden Tate was going to be the odd man out because Cody Core was going to be on the team. A lot of people didn't think we were going to keep 7 receivers, but hey, looks like we are. Eifert Croft Uzama, or however you want to say his name, and Mason Sherrick. I can never say his name. But those are our tight ends, offensive tackles: Cordy Glenn, Hart, Oboyehi, and Fisher. Why do you have a job still? Seriously. Cedric, go by me. How does this guy still have a job? If there is someone I am I am rooting to lose his job, is this guy here, because someone's going to get injured with this guy, blocking for him. I'm sorry. I'm surprised Dalton is not, seriously injured from the last couple years. This guy cannot block. He couldn't block second and third stringers. Cedric Oboyehi, I don't know how you got a first round draft, grade, but you are absolutely horrendous, and it might not be the most constructive criticism in the world, or even nice, because it's definitely not. But honestly, you're part of the reason why we've been horrible the last 2 years. So, how do you still have a job? What do you do in the back room? You bribing, Marvin Lewis and Mike Brown? Are you doing the unspeakable? That'd be pretty weird, but, somehow you're keeping your job. Okay, offensive guard: Clint Bowling, Trey Hopkins, Westerman, Redmond. Again, that seemed pretty obvious. These 4 at least proved something during the preseason. So that's great. Billy Price at center. That's, of course. Linebackers. This is where it gets a little Anderson. I was trying to say interesting, and I was looking at the Hardy Nickerson at the same time. That was pretty bad. Brown, Vigil, Ray, Evans, Malik Jefferson, Hardy Nickerson Jr., who definitely played his heart out during the last game. He proved something. He probably made the team from that last game. Him and Malik. And then, of course, suspended Vontaze Burfict, who will be back eventually. Cornerback: Kirkpatrick, Denard, William Jackson, Darius Phillips, Tony McRae, and Devontae Harris. The one I'm kind of surprised about is Darius Phillips. I honestly thought he's looked horrible this preseason, but hey, I'm assuming he's going to be playing special teams. That's the only thing I can think of. Or maybe they think he has good upside. I'm not an NFL coach or, like, I'm not a football expert. I'm a Bengals fan just giving my opinion. I guarantee there's tons of guys smarter than me who probably can see the upside in this guy. But personally, the only upside I see is his special teams usability, which I guess that's something. But as an actual corner, he's not proved anything remotely serviceable, in my opinion. But maybe they'll find something out of him. Safety: Bates, Williams, Fedgedum, Fedge. I'm just gonna call him Fedge. I know there's a way to say these names, but I'm like illiterate at this point. And Wilson. Again, these are pretty obvious. It's people from last year, since we don't have Ayaloka. This is more or less minus the Shaw, who, plays more safety than actual corner, safety corner, so. Defensive end: Dunlop, Lawson, Willis, Hubbard. Again, without Michael Johnson. This is pretty surprising. This is the most surprising. I'm really glad that these two have actually proved something. They've proved that, Michael Johnson's just an extra space on the team that can be used for someone else, because you'll get the same productivity out of Sam Hubbard and Jordan Willis, maybe even better, and they have way more upside. Get them the extra reps, those extra downs on the field, and these guys, they'll get better. I think Jordan Willis has more innate potential, but I feel like Sam Hubbard is probably going to show us something sooner. But who knows? Jordan Willis looked like he was starting to pull some things together near the end of the preseason. So I hope to see a lot out of these two. I imagine we'll probably see Jordan Willis more on running downs and Sam Hubbard on passing downs at the 3 technique. But who knows? Like, I see Sam Hubbard becoming the new Michael Johnson, just younger and a little bit more athletic. Defensive tackle: Geno Atkins, Billings, Glasgow, and Tapu. I don't know how to say. Man, it's really bad. I, as a Bengals fan, you're trying to pronounce these names, and it's like you feel bad when you can't pronounce someone's name correctly or at all. But again, this is sort of surprising because Billings is finally showing something. This is the one I'm most glad about. I'm glad Billings has showed that he can actually play. He can be a starter. He's going to be our starting nose tackle, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see him on some passing downs, because he looked pretty good against the Bills on passing down, so pretty excited about this line. Punter: Hubert, Bullock, kicker, and then Clark Harris, our long snapper. So, this is our roster for now. And of course, Perfect will be eligible, October 1st. So, who do I think is going to get cut? Well, that's actually the tricky one. I'd imagine we're probably going to we're going to get rid of a linebacker. Which one would I want to get rid of? Now, I can't answer that. Hardy Nickerson proves something, but if I had to put money on it, it's gonna be Nickerson probably, unless we get rid of Ray. But he is a proven backup. He's got NFL experience. I'd rather us not get rid of Malik Jefferson because we used a pretty high draft pick on him. But if I had to put money on it, we're gonna probably get rid of Hardy Nickerson Jr. once Fontes comes back, unless we're gonna keep 7 linebackers, which I'm not saying we can't do. I just. If that happens, I wouldn't be surprised if someone like Auden Tate did lose his job then. But anyway, I'm Dog the Gamer, and this is the 53-man roster, and me talking to that Michael Johnson's been cut, so it's kind of breaking news. And just what my thoughts for this team are. It looks good on paper. It looks way better than last year, and I'm going to probably do my predictions. I don't know if they'll be posted today. They'll probably be posted tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to go game by game and tell you what I think the Bengals are going to do, what the record's going to be at the end of the year based on each game before the season has started. I'm going to do actual game previews and predictions before, each game during the year, and so those predictions will probably change. The first one won't at all, but, I see this team doing really good. I'm not going to give away how many games I think they're going to win. off the top of my head because, I'm going to save that for a different video. But anyway, this team looks really, 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 really good on paper or computer screen. That was a bad joke. But anyway, I'm Dog Gamer. If you liked the video, leave a like. Tell me what you guys think about this news, Bengals fans, or just anyone who saw this and thought, hey, I want to watch it. It's interesting news. I keep an eye on the Bengals. Leave a comment. What do you think about this team? How do you think, who are you most excited for that made the team? Who you hate that didn't make the team? What'd you think of the video in general? I know I have a lot to work on, but I'm getting better here. I'm still stumbling over my words, which is pretty bad, but what you can do. Anyway, I'm Dog the Gamer. Also, see, this is really bad. I don't think I can ever do an outro. A set last little bit of words that's interesting and it's not rambling, which is what I do. I am a rambler. If you like my content, which if you do, there's something wrong with you probably. I'm really serious. If you do, subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I make a video, whether it's Bengals related, NFL related in general, or it's a gaming video, because YouTube will probably not notify you when I post, and you might go a couple days or a couple weeks, because it's like, you subscribe to someone and you go through your subscription feed and you don't see their video. You think, oh, they haven't posted one, but hey, come to find out because you're like, hey, what about that guy that I watched last week or 2 weeks ago? Why hasn't he made a video? Has he made a video? You go to his channel and he's posted 4 videos and you haven't seen any of them. Because YouTube has decided, hey, you don't actually want to watch this guy even though you subscribe to him, so please hit that notification bell so you actually get notified when I post a video. And maybe sometime YouTube will actually listen to us and, treat the subscription button as the, I want to watch this guy's videos button, like it used to be. YouTube, fix your shit. As someone who's been a fan of YouTube since it started, I was a kid when that happened, like a little kid. As an adult now, it's pretty annoying. Fix your shit. Go back to the way you used to be. And, come on. As a creator now, it's even more annoying, even though I don't have, a giant fan base. We're at 16 subscribers, which, that means there's 16 insane people. But I thank every one of you. Because I don't see how 16 people could ever want to watch my videos. But, fuck. If you feel the need to subscribe, thank you very much. And enjoyed that little rant I just threw in there. I'm Dog the Gamer, and I hope to see you guys later. I hope to give you guys a prediction video tomorrow and a preview video for the first week of the regular season sometime next week. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys later.